So typically for vacancy, I factor 7% of gross rents annually. Once again, let me show you guys on a calculator because it's kind of confusing. So if gross rents are $13.75, and then we multiply that by 12, or $13.75 per month. So this is our gross rents annually, $16,500. And then we times that by 7%. This is what I would factor for vacancy annually, divided by 12 gives us that number. Now that I've owned this property, I know our vacancy is almost zero because it rents in a matter of like a week or two of putting it back on market. So I factor 5% of gross rents, which is $68 per month that I set aside for vacancy on this specific unit. Property management. Once again, I don't pay a property manager. We self-manage all of our properties, but I do put aside $50 a month per property for my virtual assistant, my project manager, because I pay them to help manage these properties. And so I've got that $50 a month. Then CapEx. So everyone's got a different way of figuring what their capital expenditures look like. Some people do 1% of the purchase price, which doesn't really work on, you know, $50,000 asset, or 1% of the loan amount. I do 5% of gross rents. And so once again, 5% of gross rents, you divide that by 12, that gives us $68 a month. That's what I set aside for CapEx. Everyone's got a different figure. You're kind of just guesstimating because you don't know what's going to go out. In this case, the roof is almost brand new. The sewer line's almost brand new.